Hello everybody and welcome to another episode. In today's episode I am going to show you how to properly remove and replace the front sway bar links from any Mercedes Benz C Class from the year 2005 and up. Today I'm working on this Mercedes Benz C Class with the version W204 and this car is made in the year 2009. And right here on the right side I already replaced the sway bar links. In my case I had to cut it because they were all rusted and I didn't have any other way by removing them. So if you also encounter on your car, for example, very rusted sway bar links and the bolt is spinning inside the sway bar link, I recommend all to not bother and cut them completely out. You'll have to cut them right from here, from where the bolt is secured over the sway bar, and after that you will be able to remove them and replace it with brand new ones. So right here, as you can see, the bushing, it's all broken, it's all worn out at the bottom and also right here at the top. And this is why I have a lot of noise when I'm going over the bumps or over the rocks or something like that. And those are the first thing which it's wearing out on those cars. And I recommend all to replace them because they are not very expensive. And it's a very good thing which you have to do on your car because you have to improve the handling and all the other things on the vehicle. So right here I have the new parts. The new parts are made by Delphi and it's very easy to install them, but the difficult part is to remove them. So let's go ahead and remove them back from this vehicle. In my case, I'm going to use my impact gun to remove the little bolt, and always, if you are able, you'll have to use some WD-40 over the bolts, and in some cases you can also use some heat, but I don't like to heat this area because it can melt the plastics from around the wheel arch or any other cables, and I don't want this. So in my case, I always like to cut them down if they're not coming out from the vehicle. Alright everybody, so in my case, as you can see, the sway bar is completely rusted. The little bolt which is securing it mounted to the strut, it's snug over the sway bar, is not coming out. You can also put some pressure with a breaker bar or something like that over it just to hold it from not spinning around, but from what I can see, it doesn't matter how hard I try it, I'm not able to remove the little bolt from the sway bar. So the next step which I'm going to do, like I told you at the beginning of this video, is to cut them down. Always, if you have to, use a very small grinder or very small cutting saw or something like that, and in this well area is not a very open space. You have to use something small to fit it right here inside it, and in this way you will be able to remove it and cut it down. Also make sure to not cut down the strut, the front shock absorber, because if you cut it you'll have problems with the shock absorber. So just take that in mind, just be very carefully when you cut it because you don't want to cut anything else. Alright everybody, so as you can see, eventually I was able to cut it down. I didn't scratch anything, I didn't broke anything else, so we are good to go. Also, right now I'm going to go on the bottom side. I will try to remove the little bolt, and also if the bolt is not coming out, I will cut it right away. You'll have to remember that always, if you take your time, you will probably be able to remove the bolts by heating them, by spraying more WD-40 over them, by removing them a little bit and then tighten down a little bit and so on. But in my case, I don't like to spend any more time. I don't like to lose any time by trying to remove the bolts because they are going to be replaced anyway. I don't like to save them. I like to cut them right away and that's it. As you can see, I did cut the bolt from the upper position and also from the lower position. Everything is good to go. And I did scratch just a little bit the lower control arm. I just put a little scratch over it with the grinder, but it's nothing important. So from here, with the sway bar links removed from the car, you can go ahead and install the new sway bar links. I'm going to put it right here from the lower position, and then from the upper position, you'll have to hold the bolt from not spinning around with a special tool, and after that, with the other tool, you have to tie the nut over it, and so on the other side. After you finish securing it back on the vehicle, I always like to spray some cover paste just to prevent the bolt and the nut from not getting rusted in the future. Right now, for example, in the upper position, it's a very good idea to try and tie the bolt with an impact gun, because in this way, using an impact gun, it will tighten it right away because it's not rusted, it's not stuck, and it will tighten it into the position, like it did in my case. And from here, with my hand, I'm going to tighten it just a little bit more, just to make sure that it's snug, and that's it. As you can see, this is how to remove and install brand new sway bar links on any Mercedes Benz C Class from the year 2005 and up. Thank you all for watching. If you liked this video and found it informative, please leave a like and a comment down below. See you next time.